friends, how you doing today? I am doing well, and I hope you are also. I got some pickups. I got some stuff that came in the mail. I had a couple of issues with the things that came in the mail. I'm gonna get right to it. Normally I tell you I'm gonna get right to it, and then I pause like I'm doing right now, and you're probably like, why don't you just get right to it? And I'm like, so I'm gonna get right to it. Okay, so first one came in the mail is the brand new CD by Korn. Yeah, I'm a Korn fan. Okay, I like Korn, starting with the letter K. And I pre-ordered this thing quite a while ago, and it came in from Amazon. Now, Amazon, this is the only thing they sent in the package from the Amazon purchase that I made, and I have opened it up because there's a reason why I had to open it up, because the disc was floating around, and the paper sleeve behind the back cover was folded over and ripped on one side. So that, I'm guessing that's a factory error, not a Amazon error. But quality control, you can do a little bit better, especially since, these things are, for what they are now, nobody's buying CDs except for me, okay? Maybe a handful of people. Handful of people buying. Now, to me, physical media is still the best way to go. I will still continue to buy my CDs as long as they are available. I do not like to stream. I do not like to download things off the internet if I can avoid it. I take these discs, I download them onto my drive, and I download them onto my my iPod, and then I take the disc and I put a plastic bag on it. Yes, I still buy the CD plastic bag protectors, and I put them in my collection with the rest of my Korn CDs. And I mean, a little quality control, my friends, okay? Because these, I'm hoping these will last me a lifetime. And my thing with this is that, streaming sometimes can be rough. And I like to have the physical media. So, yeah, I still buy me some Korn. As soon as if they keep releasing it, I'm going to keep buying it. I'm going to support you people. And I buy this from legit places. I'm not buying it secondhand. I didn't buy this from a bootlegger or whatever. This is legit. Came from Amazon, so I'm hoping that the artist got my money. I mean, at least quality control this thing. I mean, I had to pull this back piece off, put some tape over here, bend the thing back over here. First thing that went through my mind, should I just return it? And then the whole return process with Amazon went through my mind. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go online. I'm going to have to print out a label. And then I'm going to have to put it in my mailbox, wait for them to pick it up. And then they're going to hold the money against my account until they ship the thing, until they actually receive this back. When they receive it back, they'll free up the money. I had already shipped out my duplicate copy so I could get a copy for myself at home. But it's a process that, did I really want to go through it? Was it such a big deal to put a little piece of tape over here? Is it? I mean, yeah, probably it's appreciating the value of the CD. I probably should have just returned it. Now I'm second guessing myself. Now I'm having a problem in my head. Now there's a problem going on in my head. I should have just. Yeah. Anyway, so then I ordered online. Howard Hessman died. Howard Hessman from WKRP Cincinnati, the great Howard Hessman, comedic actor from this TV series, The Head of the Class. And this is season 3. I have season 1, season 2. These are only available on DVD, so I have to go to DVD route. But I was missing season 3, and then he passed. And I was like, before those no good, scalping, bootlegging pieces of garbage, those lousy flipping pieces of trash, grab these things and stop flipping them for crazy amounts of money because they want to cash in on the death of this poor man, and he don't get no money, his families don't get no money. I am going to grab this thing legit before before the flippers get me. Okay, and that's what I did. So I was like, the day he passed, I'm like, I'm missing season 3 of Head of the Class. I'm buying season 3 of Head of the Class, starring Howard Hessman. After Howard Hessman, there was some British guy that took over Head of the Class. I want to say Howard Hessman did maybe 3 seasons, maybe 4. I might be wrong. I mean, comment below if you know. I mean, I'll check into an Internet Movie Database later on. I'll just figure it out for myself. But I like your comments anyway. But after Howard Hessman was some British guy, and he messed up the series. He just told you, this guy was hilarious. Okay, he was my favorite in WKRP Cincinnati, and he was my favorite on this show. And when the British guy I can't remember the British guy's name. Can't remember. I'm not gonna be able to. Scottish. He might have been Scottish. He had that accent, like No, I'm doing Sean Connery. It wasn't Sean Connery. It was top of the morning to you. Yeah, maybe it was Irish. Maybe it was Irish. I don't know. Anyway, or Sean Connery. You know what I'm talking about. And you know the guy I'm talking about. He was a comedian himself, but he wasn't as funny as Howard Hessman. He just wasn't. And I wanted to grab this before the flippers got their hands on it and try to take advantage of my my devotion, my sickness of being a completist, my loyalty to this man. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I got everything. I mean, what I can't let him down. Okay, even in his death, I feel like I can't let the man down. These movies are memories, and they're part of my they little components of my brain. And I feel like if I'm missing something from them, almost letting them down. And my collection's a little crazy. It's a little crazy because if I have one actor, I got to get everything from the actor. Okay. Unless I really dislike the actor, then I'll buy the one thing, and that's good enough, whatever. But most of the time, if they're good like this guy, I gotta have everything. I gotta have everything that he released. I know he did some movies too, and I do have quite a few movies with Howard Hesseman. My mind right now drawing a complete blank. But head of the class, WKRP in Cincinnati. That's what he's mostly known for. He's known for WKRP in Cincinnati firstly, and then head of the class second. And then my last pickup is I went 4K. I went 4K. Why, you ask? Because I own all the rest on 4K. And I did not dish out the money on that Ultimate Edition box set that lights up. Yeah, I know. You're supposed to be a collector. Why didn't you go dish out the $200 for the Ultimate Collection box set? Because I own all of the other titles on 4K and Blu-ray multiple times, 4K and Blu-ray combo packs, and I own the DVDs. And I'm like, I'm not going to watch the 4Ks. We've got one TV in the house that has the 4Ks. The kids are always watching it. I ain't going to bother them. I don't watch the 4Ks. I watch the Blu-ray. So why upgrade to a 4K Ultimate box set? Okay, now the box was pretty. It lit up. Beautiful idea. Beautiful way to rope people in. You Ghostbuster fans. And I'm a huge Ghostbuster fan. And I was on board until I saw the price and saw exactly what it does and what it consists of. Now it has bonus discs, 2 discs, bonus discs in the set that I would love to get my hands on. And maybe if somebody breaks up the set, maybe I'll grab them that way, or maybe eventually they'll release it in a different form where it's not in a special collector's box, because I have been seeing quite a few boxes on YouTube that are coming in damaged. I guess the corners of the boxes, they wear away. Now I had the same issue with my Dark Shadows box set, that because the box is like an odd shape, in the shipping process it gets bounced around and stuff like that, and they crack. So I was like, okay, I'm paying $200 some for this box now. It's really cool. Lights up. It gives you the whole illusion of the trap and everything like that. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy the 4K. The 4K Blu-ray combo pack with the digital code. And that's what I'm going to buy, because I think I'm going to be fine with that. I'm just going to watch the Blu-ray anyway. The 4K is going to sit on my shelf just so I can say I have it. The Ultimate box set was probably going to take up too much space, and I would probably be really aggravated if I got one that came in. And I know other people having problems with missing discs, or they're putting the same disc in or different discs, so they have problems with discs. And then other people having problems with the fact that the trap thing was coming in cracked and messed up. And I was like, I don't have. I'm running out of room. Number one, okay. Number one, I'm running out of room now. Even though I'm a huge Ghostbuster fan, I own all the movies in multiple forms. I own figures. I collect the figures. I have all, like, everything that I believe it was Maddie Collectors. They came out with figures. I mean, even Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I got a big Stay Puft Marshmallow Man that goes along with the figures. I got replicas of the proton packs, replicas of the proton wands, replicas of the traps, replicas of the goggles. And I ordered all these things, spent tons of money on them, but I couldn't pull a trigger on that box. I just felt like it was, in my case, was unnecessary. It was an unnecessary purchase that I probably would not have been happy with after I purchased it. I probably would have got it. I would have had no space to put it. I have the Puppet Master box set that's taking up a ton of space, and I realized the other day the Puppet Master, I ordered Evil Bong box set, and both of them I kind of got the shaft because it was supposed to be autographed by well, I got too long in my head. That's the guy from Puppet Master. Charles Band. It's supposed to be autographed by Charles Band. I think I got that right, which is the guys that invented Puppet Master, the guy that invented Puppet Master and Evil Bong. And I got these big boxes and taking all kinds of space. And the other day they had a sale, and I'm like, why didn't I just buy the little box set? Why did I need a Puppet Master box set that was a shape, the size of a crate? You know what I mean? Why did I need a Bong box set, that Evil Bong box set that is used as a stash box or whatever? I mean, because they looked cool. They looked cool, and they had me sold at the gimmick, you know. But did Did I need the Ghostbuster one? My Dark Shadows one's taking up half of my wall over here. These things are huge. I mean, I'm just running out of space. I'm running out of space, and I got to think a little bit better about what I'm going to do out of this. Now, I have not seen Ghostbusters Afterlife. I hear it's a tearjerker. I hear that if you are that emotionally connected to the movie, you are going to probably break down some point in this movie. So I've kind of been putting it off. I didn't watch it in the theaters. This would be my first view, and I have not watched it. Maybe I'll do a review after I watch it. But you know what I'm going to do for you guys right now? This is factory sealed, and as always, I give away the codes. Now, wait a minute here. Now, I had somebody the other day. I put up a code, I believe it's for Halloween Kills, and then I received a comment of somebody saying thank you to me. But it wasn't the person that took the code. It wasn't the person that took the code at all. It was somebody else, and they were like, listen, I guess I'm old school because I just want to thank you because the person that took the code did not thank you for the code. And I was like, well, maybe there's a better way for me to give away codes. Now, let me open this thing up. Yes, the code is here. So I think the best way that I should do this is comment below. Hit the subscribe button first. Comment below. The code is right here. Okay, I'll show you the back of the code. The code is right here. And if you comment about a past video, yeah, let's do that. So it'll give you search. Actually, one of my personal favorites was my Movies and Memories one. I think it was called wow. Movies is Memories. Movies that messed up my life. I think that's what I call it. Movies. It has a picture of Annie on it, and a little ET over in the corner, and it has me on a psychiatrist couch over there. I'd say it's one of my personal favorites that I really enjoyed editing and putting together, and it brought back a lot of memories. So if you watch that video and you comment something about that video, I will send you. Actually, what I'll do is I'll comment in your comments the code if you're interested. Okay, and the trick is that actually maybe see, I'm trying to think of the easiest way to do this because I'm afraid that if I comment in the comments, then somebody else is still gonna steal your code. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, Melting Movies 1. Okay, and I'll put my Instagram in the link below for this thing here if I can do that. If I can figure out how to do. I'm not very computer savvy, so if I can figure out how to do that, I will do that below. And if you comment in the comment section and I like your comment, whatever. I will send you the code for Ghostbusters Afterlife because I don't use them. I don't use the codes, but I want to make sure it's going to the right person. I want to make sure it's going to somebody that is watching me, appreciates me, appreciates what I'm doing here. I give out a lot of codes. So if you like what you're seeing, please hit the subscribe button, number one, because whenever I get a code that I'm not going to use, I give out the code because I have no interest in it. I know that the flip is take these things, they break them down, they sell the 4K separate, they sell the Blu-ray separate, they sell the slipcover separate. I mean, they sell the digital code separate. It's all worth something. So I know that it's worth something to somebody, and I want to give it to somebody that deserves it, somebody that appreciates it. And I'm not saying that the person that took the last code did not appreciate it, but yeah, thank you would have been nice. You know, the time before that, I'm probably going to lose a subscriber from this now. They're like, oh, well, am I talking bad about me? I'm going to... Listen, I'm not talking bad about you, okay? Number one, it's just a thank you would have been nice. I know I'm a please and thank you kind of guy, a little bit old school, you know, and I appreciate all of my viewers, and I do this for you because I know that it benefits you in some way, and I don't want to rip you off, you know what I mean? So I'm willing to give it, but I would appreciate, once you get it, to at least hit me with a thank you. So that way I can put in the comments that it's already been taken, because we got other people that watch these videos, and when I used to flash the code, when I did flash the code, I would have people that would download it, and then they try to download it after you already took it, and then it's like, it didn't work. Well, I'm not trying to scam you here. There's no scams going on. It's a first come, first serve thing. You get the code first, you use the code. The code is no longer valid in my video, and I apologize to you for it. And I put in the comments many times, I apologize for you to take the time to punch in the code, and the code did not work. So I'm trying to think of an easier way to do this. And if you could think of an easier way to do it, comment below, because I'm still trying to work out the bugs in this channel. I'm still trying to figure out how to get more subscribers, because I've been doing this now for over a year, and I still think my subscriber level is a little bit too low. And it's got to be, I mean, I put it on Facebook, I put it on Instagram, I put little things on TikTok, so there's things out there. I am trying to, but I will not pay YouTube to, there's a portion where you can actually not subscribe, but it's like promote. They'll promote things for you. I don't believe I should have to pay. I think I work really hard on these videos. I think I should be appreciated for my hard work. I think that, so when you hit subscribe, that's showing your appreciation. When you hit subscribe, that's showing me that my hard work is valid. You know, that I am doing something. And I will continuously keep putting out these videos, usually on Monday, Wednesday, and a big one on a Friday, so you have a little bit more to absorb. But I am so ready to give you guys a copy of Ghostbusters Afterlife, digital copy. And once my plan is, once I hit over 1,000 subscribers, I want to start sending out physical stuff. You know, I have duplicates and doubles and stuff and things like that. But I gotta build this thing up a little bit more. Okay, I gotta. It would be nice if I reach to a point where I got the play button back here, and maybe YouTube's giving me a little bit of money, so I get a PO box, so I can start sending things back and forth, and we can start you know, working that way and everything. Because you guys, I have a lot of doubles and duplicates and stuff like that. That like maybe I don't want no more. I had a guy. I have it over here, sitting in front of me over here. I had a guy the other day comment in the comments below. I bought this at the Dollar Tree, this thing right here, and he was like, if you ever want to sell it or get rid of it, I'll get it off you. And I was trying to think, well, what's the best way? Now, I'm not a rich man by any means, so I'm like, okay, well, I don't really care for it. Like, I'm not gonna watch this. I'm probably not gonna watch, but I bought it at the Dollar Tree because it was $1. And somebody was interested in it. I'm like, okay, well, I'll send it out to you. But the only way that I would send it out to you is if you paid for the shipping and the $1 that I paid for it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You give me the $1 plus tax. Okay, we'll do that. The $1 plus tax that I pay for this thing and the shipping amount that it costs me to ship it to you. But I was like, how do I do that? Now I don't have a Venmo account. Now my kids are like, oh, need to get a Venmo account so they can Venmo you money. I'm like, but then would they know my personal information? I mean, there was a lot to it. And I'm like, but I want you to have it. I want to give things to people that want them. If I'm not interested, like this, I bought this because it was $1. I bought it because the cover looked cool. It's got the slip cover. It was called Super Villains of DC, so I figured it was some kind of documentary form. But I opened it. It's there, but it's probably gonna get stored somewhere. And if I could give it to somebody that appreciates it, I'd rather give it to somebody that appreciates it. If something for my legitimate collection, and I don't want to part with it, I'm not gonna part with it. But something like that, I could do it. Digital codes, I never watched them. I have thousands and thousands and I am at, when I did my cataloging, I'm at over 6,000 movies, and I'm not even done with 3 walls. So everything I have in storage, everything I have put away, and still have 3 walls of probably another additional maybe 4,000 movies. So we're talking a total of 10 grand, 10,000 movies. It's kind of saddening and sickening, because if I think about it, and I paid $1 a piece for these things, we're talking $10,000 in videos here. But that's not even the case. Some of these movies were 20, 30. Some I bought out of print. I paid 150. Some are box sets. I paid 500. You know what I mean?
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Thousands of dollars. And I got tons of digital copies. And most of them have just gone to waste, you know, because they're sitting in the cases, and after a while they are void, and after a while you cannot use them. And why not give them to the people that watch this channel? Why not give them to you to show you that I appreciate you? But in order for me to do that, I really need you guys to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will definitely see you. Oh, you'll see me, but I won't. You'll see me. I don't see you. You see me. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. You see me, I don't see you, but I will see. Anyway, I always end it with, I will see you later.